Hi, welcome to Sportsy. Let's talk sports. Recently, we spoke about rhythm in gymnastic on the carpet. Today, we are going to talk about rhythm with a ball, and which he calls it an art. Today, we have with us Chaitanya Deshpande, also known as the Pune Freestyler. He is a professional Indian football freestyler who has represented India at various international championships like Pan House World Championship, Super Bowl World Freestyle World Championship, and the Asian Freestyle Football Championship. He believes that freestyle football is not just a sport, it's an art. Can we not agree with him? When we see them doing so much with the football, the game that we love, or the art that we love. So let's learn about this art. Let's hear from Chaitanya Deshpande, the Pune freestyler. Thank you for liking, thank you for watching, and thank you for sharing. But please do subscribe to our channel Sportsy Says on YouTube, and please go and follow our pages across social media with the same handle Sportsy Says. But please do subscribe to Sportsy Says. Thank you. Hey Chaitanya, great to have you on Sportsy. Let's talk sports.
Thank you so much, man. Pleasure is all mine.
So we believe me, we have had different athletes coming on the platform. We had the footballers, we had cricketers, and everything. Having you today here is little different. It is it's an art in sport that what you have.
True.
So for the viewers, we have Chaitanya Deshpande, also known as the Pune Freestyler. He's
Yes,
a professional Yes, that's him on the screen, and he's a professional Indian football freestyler who has represented India at various international championships. And that's his passion. That's what he's doing. So he took football to next level from a craft to art. I think from playing on field to and entertaining thousands. He started entertaining so many other people with the moves and the way he have control over the ball. So I think it is amazing to have you here, Chaitanya,
Thank
and
you so much. Thank you.
looking forward to this chat. So just to start with the whole thing, yes, we know people play football, but what made you do something beyond that with the football?
So I used to play football initially. Like I started playing football during school days, but then what happened was I never used to get in the top, like playing 11. I used to always be a substitute, and they used to tell me that you do a lot of tricks and you cannot play football. You don't pass the ball. You play a lot of solo game and all of that. And I used to watch a lot of Cristiano Ronaldo and Ronaldinho videos. Like they used to do a lot of tricks during the warm up. So I was always inclined towards the tricks part. Okay. Rather than the normal game. I used to play solo dribble and all of that. So and then I got to know about the World Championship, the Freestyle Football Championship. I got to know that freestyle football is a different sport altogether. Right. So then that's how I got into freestyle.
Oh, interesting. So playing the football, watching the footballers with their tricks, but I think it turned out to be a different game.
Exactly.
So the solo continued, and instead of playing with the 11, I think it just
Totally, yeah.
And believe me, finally, if you are at the end of the day, you are representing country. You're playing for India and doing all this thing. I think that is what it is at the end of the day.
That's the best feeling ever, man. That's the best feeling ever.
Yeah, a lot of people buy India jersey, but if you get to wear it, something that you have earned it, I think it is something really amazing. Amazing. So, how does it? Okay, so directly coming to the hardcore question, how is it different than regular playing football and the kids actually training for football? Like typically we say the football is a mixture of 4S: the skill, strength, stamina, and speed. Right. And obviously the control is the most important part of the whole thing. But how is it different than the regular football?
See, the major, the most important part is freestyle football. Freestyle football is a solo sport, and football is a team game. So obviously we have to work on our skills and ourselves first, and then there's no one to support. So it's just doing tricks with the ball and having fun with the ball. There's no limitation as such. We can just do tricks on the music. We can use for performing or for entertaining people. We can use our hand and we can do different kind of tricks.
Right.
During a competition, during the battle, we are not supposed to use our hands, but then for performing, for entertaining, we can use our hands, we can use props, we can use different aspects like music or whatever it is. And it's a mixture of the street culture and a
Hmm.
sport form. Like it's sport and art together. So
Right.
yeah, that's how it is different from a normal football game.
So at the end of it, you are an entertainer, and
Yeah, yeah. I consider freestyle football more of an art form than sport. For me, it's
mhm.
always like that. But then we get to represent the country. That's why, we have to get into that
Yes.
sportsman zone.
So when we're talking about the sportsman zone, so every athlete who is growing up or somewhere, they have been motivated by something, or they are inspired by something. So who has been your motivation or role model in
It's
growing up stage?
Cristiano Ronaldo, man. It has been
It's
Cristiano Ronaldo since day one. And
CR7 all the way.
yeah, yeah, yeah. When I got to know about freestyle football, there was this like he is not into freestyle anymore. But then there's this freestyler called Kamalio. He's from
Hmm.
South Africa, and he was world ranked number two back in 2012 or 2010, I guess. And
Hmm.
the day I met him in Mumbai, like he had come to Mumbai, I met him in Mumbai, and that changed everything. Because his outlook towards the sport and life, it was so different than other freestylers as well. So it taught me a lot of things. So
Hmm.
yeah, it has to be Cristiano Ronaldo and Kamalio from South Africa. These two people, they have changed everything for me.
Right now, in fact, I'm sitting in my son's room, and everywhere I see is the Cristiano Ronaldo posters. My son plays football. He plays. He trains with the Reliance Foundation.
Oh wow.
It's like it's the whole inspiring story that we are talking about, right? So it's like, but in this journey, that how did this actually journey started for you? What was the struggling part after not playing for the team sport and start training with yourself? What was that early stage, and how do you actually keep motivating yourself to be where you are today?
So it used to feel bad that I wasn't getting, I knew I was good. I knew I was good and I could have played 11 aside, but it used to feel bad that I'm not getting a chance to play in the team. But then the turning point was when I was training for the national championship. Like I was selected for the national championship, and at that time I was doing engineering. So, so I had two options: either quit engineering and go for the national championship, or just quit freestyle and just look at it as a hobby. But then I chose to quit engineering, and all my friends, they were like, you are wasting so much money. My parents were like, you are not going to achieve anything in life. And but then for me, I was selected as one of the top 16 freestylers in India, and I was the only one from Pune.
Mhm.
So it was a sponsored trip to Goa. I was supposed to meet Luis Figo and all of that. So I was supposed to perform
Oh,
in front of Luis Figo. So it was a big deal, and that just that gave me a reality check, saying
mhm.
that this is your journey. You're going to be alone. There's no one who is going to support you, and you just have to believe in yourself and your dreams. So I just so that's how it all started, and it was good. I was ranked third in that competition in India,
Wow.
and yeah, since then it has always been going uphill. It was all good.
Wow. And when you're talking about performing for Figo, and that's a different kick altogether.
Exactly,
Literal kick.
exactly.
It's a
People who
literal kick.
know who Luis Figo is, it's like Ronaldo's godfather. So yeah, so it's a big deal.
Yeah. So performing in like playing at the domestic level, performing in front of the international stars, and then traveling to so many countries across the world, and performing your art at and that too at the time of representing your country. So how was the experience working with? Because it's a diverse culture that actually you got to mingle with
Right, right,
in this, because most of the time we see from people from Spain or Germany or from Africa, who are more art, because the street
right.
art is more for famous
True,
for
true,
them.
true, true.
We don't
I
have it.
agree.
So how was
Yeah.
your experience with different countries that you actually played or performed and met with so many people?
Wherever I went, we were always welcome, and basically the thing is there is racism everywhere, to be honest. But then in the community, in the freestyle and street football community, I've never met a single freestyler or a person who has tried to belittle us because we are Indians or we come from a developing country or something like that. It has never been there. No matter what skill level you are at, they'll always welcome you, they'll always make you feel a part of the family. and it has been amazing. In fact, while traveling as well, there have been people who didn't know English, who didn't know our language, but they were really helpful. They went out of their way to guide us and show us direction and stuff like that. So one incident is there. I was in Paris, and I was just roaming around, and I saw a couple of kids over there who were playing football, and they didn't know English. So I just went there. I was like, I want to play with you guys, and they were like, you play, and I was like, yeah, please. So they were like, okay, play with us, and I showed them my tricks and all, and they were like mesmerized, man. They were like, after that, they were like, we want to click a picture with you, and all of this, their conversation was in, like, they were speaking French, I was speaking English, and yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. It was good.
So I think it's as we say, right? The sports unites people and it breaks the barriers.
Exactly,
I think
exactly. Yeah.
yeah. And the freestylers are like free spirits. It's like you're expressing yourself every now and then. The moment you have a ball, you're expressing yourself.
True.
So I think
yeah.
So
yeah.
what is your favorite routine then? In freestyle, is there any favorite routine that you have, or favorite music that you actually get kick about?
So there are upper body tricks, like there are three aspects: upper body tricks, lower body tricks, and sit down. So in upper body tricks, we use neck, shoulders, head, and in lower body, we use legs. And in sit downs, we sit down and do tricks while sitting down on the floor. So I prefer doing upper body tricks because I don't know, it just, I can, do tricks on the beat. Like I can catch the beat, and I don't know, it feels more me when I'm doing upper body tricks. So yeah, that's more of my thing.
Okay, so have you tried the Nashik Dhol and the Ganpati dance for you?
I haven't, but I need, now that you have told me, now it's a good idea. I need to do something on that.
Yeah, I think you have to show the Puneri-giri there, right?
Exactly. It'll be crazy, man. It'll be crazy. Wow, it's a good idea. I should think about it.
Yeah, in fact, I recently saw one of your videos where you actually lifted the ball with your
Yeah,
the leg. So I found it pretty crazy. I said, oh wow, it is something different level happening. So yeah, I think it's so. How do you constantly keep improving your game, or the ways to entertain people, or also compete at different levels? How do you keep enhancing the skills?
See, now from freestyle, I've shifted towards Panna. So Panna is another sport wherein it's one-on-one football, and we have 3 minutes of battle, and we have to nutmeg the opponent. So we have to put the ball through the opponent's legs. So that's what I'm focusing on right now. Freestyle is more of an art form for me now. I don't think I'm going to compete. I mean, I'm not sure, but it's more of an performance thing for me. But when it comes to Panna, I train almost every day. I watch a lot of videos. I work on stronger foot, weaker foot. And on weekends, I train with my students and the other kids from Pune. So yeah, it's just training and training and training. You just have to train. There's no alternative to that.
And how do you keep your mental toughness in the whole process? Because
now
yes, it is very mental as well. It's not only
it is mostly mental than what we see, because it's all about mental strength and how much you believe in yourself. So now that it's been 10 plus years, I'm in this. Now I know I have built myself that way that no matter what, I try to look at the positive side. I try to tell myself that, age is just a number. Even though I'm 28, I still have time. I can still run fast, and, I am fit enough to play. And plus, I follow Cristiano on every step. So he inspires me a lot. So it's
he reduces his age every year.
Yes, exactly. So it has got to do with who you follow as well. If you follow good people, you'll always be on the right track.
Yeah. So and what gives you a bigger kick, that the people cheering for you as an entertainer, or something that the kids look up to you, that, oh wow, this guy is so good. So what is the bigger kick for you?
Yeah, that's the thing, I guess, because when I started, I was the only one in Pune, and now there are so many people who are into freestyle as well as street football in Pune. So when kids look up to me, when I get messages saying, I want to become like you and I want to meet you, it's my dream. Not just that, I get messages saying, oh shit, you replied to me, this is unbelievable. I had never, and I'm like, it's a normal thing. So yeah, that makes me happy, and that just keeps me going. Like, okay, if I'm inspiring someone, if someone is looking up to me, and if I make them believe in themselves, then yeah, I cannot quit, and yeah, I need to keep on going.
Wow. So when you're talking about this inspiration that people get inspired, the kids get inspired. So what is the message that you have for those who want to pursue freestyling? Because not everybody is going to make a cut into the team as you yourself had
Right,
experience, but a
right,
talent is always there, and it's about the whole perseverance and how you make it happen. So what is
right.
your message to them?
So you need three things in life to be successful. One is self-belief. You need to believe in yourself and your dreams. Second thing is hard work. There's no alternative to hard work. If you have to achieve your dream, you need to work hard. And the third thing is patience. That's the most important thing, I guess, because of this social media and videos going viral and stuff, kids think that it is easy for them to become a superstar overnight. It's not going to happen like that. It takes a lot of time, so you need to have that patience. And apart from your main passion, you need to have three or four more things which you are passionate about. So if one thing doesn't work, you can always go to something else which will make you happy. So for me, if freestyle doesn't work, I can travel. I like making videos, I like creating content. So there's something or the other which I'll be obviously doing, which gives
Right.
me as like which makes me as happy as I am when I'm freestyling.
Okay, nice. So I think it's all about the hard work, focus, and not looking for the shortcuts.
Yeah, exactly,
The
exactly,
famous quote by Messi, right? It took me 17 years to become overnight success.
exactly. Yes,
So
yes,
I think that's an amazing way to put forward. And
exactly.
so I yeah. So Chaitanya, what has been your best moment yet?
Oh man, it's so difficult to tell you just one moment, but because there have been so many. But probably I think performing during the FC Barcelona versus Al Ahly match in Doha, that was the best moment, because I was preparing for the Asian Championship, and while like I was supposed to leave on XYZ date, and on the very same date I got a mail saying you are supposed to perform in the next 13 days. And as I had to fly from Philippines to Mumbai and Mumbai to Doha, and I was
Oh,
allowed to take one more person with me. So my brother is a Barcelona fan. I was a Real Madrid fan, but my brother is a Barcelona fan. So I was like, you are coming with me. And yeah, at that time we saw Messi, Neymar, Suarez live playing. I was performing on the same pitch as they were playing on. It
wow.
was crazy, man. It was crazy. It was beautiful.
So even if you say that there are many moments, I think
This
yeah,
has
I'm
to
sure
be,
there are. This has to be the top. Uh,
because the thing is, there were just five people from all over the world that were selected, and there was
wow,
one from Spain, one from Malaysia, one from South Africa. I was the only one from India, and another person from Al Ahly, like from Doha, I guess. So it was crazy. It was the best
wow,
experience.
wow. So that is the best moment yet. But where do you go from here? Where do we see the Pune freestyler going from here?
I have achieved almost everything that I wanted to achieve. Like I wanted to travel, I have traveled. I wanted to perform internationally, I have done that. There's just one dream left, meeting Cristiano Ronaldo. So that's my ultimate goal. And obviously, I'm going to inspire as many kids as possible. Take another dream of mine is to take the street footballers from Pune to the World Championship with me, because they have been working so hard and they deserve that platform.
Mhm.
So probably next year or next to next year, we'll do something. We'll try something out. And yeah, but then meeting Cristiano Ronaldo is my personal dream.
Yes. So, so you were just talking about the kids and the way you started. Everybody thought you were crazy and everything. But how is freestyle perceived in India? Uh,
It's growing slowly. Still there's not much awareness as if you compare it to European countries, because the main factor is we are not allowed to perform on streets. Like the busking culture is not there in India,
mhm.
where you go and perform on streets and you earn money. Like it is not something which
Yeah.
people would approve of. But in Western countries, it's like a daily thing for a lot of people. Like they earn that way. So one thing is that we need to change the mentality of people. You cannot just look at this as a hobby. If you're passionate about it, you can make a career out of it. But then, yeah,
Mhm.
that's the only thing I think is lacking behind mentality of people and support from government, because this is not a government recognized sport.
Correct.
So when we have to go for world championship, we have to look for sponsorship, and it becomes very difficult for us to collect all the money, or save all the
Yeah.
money and go. So that's the most important part. But then a lot of kids have taken up this sport, and they are very serious, and their level is insane.
Wow.
So yeah, I'm happy that it's growing, no matter what pace. But then yeah, it's all good for now. It's all good.
So, so I have one more question. That yes, you've been performing and you're an entertainer, but you got to be on a TV commercial as an entertainer as well. So, how was that experience? And did you ever feel that okay, I will be on the television and the camera will be actually on me?
So in like during my school days in 11th and 12th, I always wanted to become an actor. So initially till 5th standard, I wanted to join the army, but then that didn't happen somehow. Then I wanted to become an actor. That didn't happen somehow. And then I got into freestyle. So I knew one thing, that because of freestyle, I'm going to achieve all my other dreams, be it traveling, being in front of the camera, or making videos. And somehow I knew that this is going to happen. So
Hmm.
yeah, there was this audition. I sent my video. They liked it. They gave me a call, and all of that happened. It was good. The experience was very good because you get a celebrity kind of treatment, and
Yes.
you have a vanity van. You have all this makeup and lights and all of
Yeah.
that, and you are the main hero. So even if you make a mistake, nobody says anything to you. All of that. So it was good. It was a different experience. It was good.
Wow. And so, how many kids right now actually you are training in Pune?
If you talk about street football, there are around 15 plus kids
Okay.
in Pune. And if you talk about freestyle, there are around, again, I would say around 10 to 15 people.
Okay.
It's just that because of school, college, and all of that, they don't get enough time, or they cannot focus only on freestyle.
Oh, wow. Excellent. And I think that is something very much on the card, and we know that we all wish that you perform in front of Cristiano Ronaldo one day.
Man, let's hope that happens soon. It'll be
Yeah,
crazy. It'll be
yeah,
crazy.
and yeah, it will be the Pune freestyler with the CR7. I think we hope that happens soon.
Let's hope for the best.
Yeah. So just for our viewers, I'm sure you must be having a football next to you. So if you can
Yeah,
just
yeah, it
show
is right
something,
there. It is right there.
if you can just show us something.
Okay, perfect.
Yes, yes. Oh man, that is crazy. Wow.
Thank you so much.
Amazing, amazing. I think, yeah, it was at one point you're actually the Ronaldo was in the frame was watching you and you were performing. I think it worked pretty well. So amazing, Chaitanya. I think it is a
Thank you,
great
man.
form. Honestly, I have seen across the world the way street art is recognized and actually considered at a very high standard. It actually sometimes is more than the regular art as the way
Yeah,
street
yeah.
art is perceived. We wish that happens in India, and
Let's
there
hope
are
so.
few avenues coming up, and don't leave that fight
Yes.
to make it into a mainstream. And
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
you're a torch bearer for that, and wish you all the best, and
Thank you.
feel proud to be a Punekar with this. But
Thank you so much.
I'll be waiting for the video with the Nashik Dhol and the Ganpati dance with.
For sure. Definitely, definitely.
No problem. Excellent talking to you, Chaitanya.
Same
Wish
here,
you all
man.
the
Pleasure is
best
all mine.
and
Thanks for
take
having me.
care and stay safe.
Yes, you too. Bye. Take care.
Bye. Thank you for liking, thank you for watching, and thank you for sharing. But please do subscribe to our channel Sportsy Says on YouTube, and please go and follow our pages across social media with the same handle Sportsy Says. But please do subscribe to Sportsy Says. Thank you.